It's been a minute, and just coming back to share with you some things. I've already started this video once, that's why you see some here, but it recorded my voice and not the video. So I just want to say welcome to all of you, and for any new subscribers. And I just wanted to briefly tell you why I've been away. I got sick 2 days before Thanksgiving, and I was sick in bed until January. I had a really bad virus, flu, I don't know what it was, and I ended up getting a rash all over my body, and I can't remember what it's called, with my tongue, where my tongue split and in different places and hurt really bad and couldn't eat or talk. And then I got thrush on my tongue on top of that and had bronchitis. So finally got cleared up with that, but I've had some problems with things going on at home, trying to catch up, and my health, which some of you that have been here in the beginning know that I have been battling chronic pain for a long time, and that also puts me back and gets me in bed. So I just want to try to get back into it for my own sanity, and hopefully you'll join me in that. I can't promise on, a lot of video content right now, because I don't know where my health is going to be headed or what's going to happen. So I'm just going to play it by ear and come on as often as I can. Now, where we left off the last time I was here, I was going to start a new journal, which was the Levion Rose Kit by Tailor Made Journals. Lorna makes some beautiful kits, and I wanted to make some ephemera and things to go in my journal, and just get a start on that. So what I'm doing today is I just took some, the packaging paper that you get with your Amazon packages and things, and I'm going to be putting modeling paste all over this, so I can just cut it up and use it in the journal where I'd like to. So with that being said, I've already started on the first one here, and I've used this stencil, and in the past I've used this Ranger texture paste, the opaque matte, but it was drying up, so I ordered some spackling paste. And in the meantime, I also purchased this Liquitex, and I thought it was just a medium, and here it's a modeling paste, so that's even better. So I've opened this up today, and I'm going to use that before I try the spackling paste. And I'll probably pause in between using the stencils so I can quickly wipe them off. But I am back. My phone is not recording right, so I'm hoping that the third time's the charm. So anyways, I was saying that you need to rinse off your stencils as soon as you are done using them, because it will dry hard on them. So that's what I did, and so now I have two done, and you didn't get to see. So I am going to try again, and I've cleaned my phone, so I'm hoping it'll work this time. And for this one here, let me see. Oh, and I also wanted to thank everyone who checked on me when I was not on YouTube and kept checking on me to make sure I was okay. And you guys, I really appreciate it so much. That really helps a lot. And I just am so appreciative of, you know, the support that you guys gave me. So I just wanted to say that. But this is the stencil that I used for this one. And I'm not sure where I got this. I think it might have been AliExpress. And then this one here, buttercream, I got this off of Etsy. Luxcraft laser stencil, I believe that's where I got it. So the number, let me see if there's a number on here. Number 144-26639 if anyone's interested. Okay. Now hopefully it will continue recording for me. And hopefully you'll get to see this one done. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a palette knife. I just use these cheap plastic ones that I got a long time ago. Came with like 3 or 4 different shapes. Okay, and then this is just like icing. And I was saying previously, when I did the other one, this Liquitex acrylic medium, I really like it. It's got a smooth, thick consistency, and it's not like foamy or anything. So I'm really liking it a lot. And that might be my new go-to, unless if I like the spackle, which is even cheaper. But I want to use this up before I use the spackle, I believe. So you just want to get it over the stencil and make sure that it's all covered. And you don't want it too thick, or it'll take a long time to dry. And you can also sand this down, but you have to be careful, which I may do with this one because there's a lot of little pieces sticking up, and there's also with that one. So we're still going so far. So you're supposed to lift these straight up, but it's kind of hard to do that. But I'm holding the paper as I'm trying to pull this off. And as you can see, I got it really thick there, so it's kind of, you know, a little messed up. So before I go and wash this, I'll just show you what I do. And I just scrape off all this extra and put it back into my little container, because this stuff is pricey, you know, so you save what you can. And wet wipes do well with cleaning these off too. I'm just running mine under the sink. You're probably not supposed to, so don't do as I do. But yeah, I am just rinsing it under the sink because I am almost out of wipes. So hopefully I got this part. And I'm going to rinse this off, and I'll be right back to finish one more. Oops, I hit the camera. Okay, I have this one here, and it is from Walmart. Let me see if I can get it out here. Oops, it is from Hello Hobby, and it's in their stencil section, and it's reusable stencils, and you get two different ones, which I'll show you here. You get these swirly lines. They really go this way, I think. And you also get the wreath and some florals. So I am going to also add to this. And I think why this stuck up here, there was like a wrinkle, a fold there as well. So just be aware of that. I didn't know. So I am going to try to do this wreath right here. So maybe I can use it for something. But I could probably go all day doing this. I hope I'm in frame. Let me just check. Nope, I can't see. The arm is in the way. I'm hoping I am. I'll try to move this up just a little bit. And this stuff is fun to use. I think anyways. Something different to do, and you don't really have to think. And it gives a pretty effect in your journal. So, I've really missed you guys, and I was hoping that you would leave me a comment below and let me know how all of you are doing and what you've been up to and how your holidays were, and maybe how you spent the holiday. If you got to be with your family, or I know some people are alone and they spent it watching lives on YouTube that day, I think. At least I know they've had those in the past. But yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys, because I've been away for so long and I really do miss you. Okay, let's try to pick this one up and see what happens. I'm just going to pull it up and hold this down. There we go. Just pat that down a little bit. And while I'm at it, I might as well go ahead. I'm going to turn it before I want to do some of these, but I'm going to try to scrape some of this off here because it's going to dry on me. You see how much you can get off of this? That's a lot. And then I'll try to rinse that off when we're done. I'm just going to go ahead and move it there. You can tell it's getting dry. It's harder to spread there, the stuff that I moved over. No, but once I mixed this newer stuff in, it spread right along. Has anybody found any new YouTube channels to watch? If so, let me in on it too. I watched while I was sick. I've been watching, quite a few videos. And some other than craft videos. we had, which I'm sure a lot of people have probably heard about, East Palestine and the train wreck there. It's about 42 miles away from me, but I had to take my fiance to a doctor's appointment up near there. Of course, I didn't get sick or anything, but it is sure scary what those people are going through. Oh my, that came out kind of messy there. I think I'm doing it too thick. But anyways, I'm going to pause right here and wash this off. And yeah, I think I'm doing this way too thick, guys. So don't put it on as thick as me. I probably should have wiped some off. But I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I have one more that I'm going to do. And this is a digi, also from TaylorMade Journals. I don't know the name of it offhand, but I will put it in the description. And I have this last one that I'm going to do from Stampers Anonymous, Tim Holtz collection. And it is the stamps in the stencil, as you can see here. And let me see, I don't see a number. I don't know if it's the THMM 115 maybe. That's the only number I see. So I'm going to use the top part of this stencil, and I already used the number stamp in there to stamp a little bit on it. And I'm just going to put a little bit on this paper. And I also wanted to mention, if you're here the next video, I am going to have a listing of a small lot of vintage baby girl dresses and slips. Some have stains and wear on them, but I thought they might be cool for some slow stitching, because they do have embroidery on most of them. Hope I didn't mess that up. And the white embroidery is really pretty. And yeah, so I thought I'd give somebody the chance to, whoever will be the first to email me, and wants to purchase it before I put it in my Etsy shop. So, yeah. And if you're not interested, that's fine too. Okay, so let's lift this one up and see how badly I messed it up. Oh, not too bad. I just got this here. I'm going to scrape that off real quick. And I'm going to put this down here for a sec. I'm not putting that back in the jar because I had ink still on my stencil. And as you can see, this has brown around it, which is kind of cool. And I don't want to put that back in to the white. So there we go. And I will go ahead and let that dry. And I hope you guys enjoyed today. It feels good to be back. I'll be coming back with some other things that I'm working on. And I hope you'll join me. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.